Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Snapchat / Instagram Q&A video. I am so excited about this because ever since I got Snapchat, I knew I wanted to do this. And if all of this looks very familiar, it's because I just filmed my nose contouring routine. I just wanted to get both of these done before I go out of town so I can have something to edit and upload while I'm gone. But yeah, I am so excited to see what you guys ask me, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. So the first question is actually a text one on Snapchat from Lindsay, and I talk to Lindsay almost every day. And she said, no video because I look horrible. Yeah, right. You've seen me at my worst. But I still have a question. How did you get started as a makeup artist, and did you go to school or are you self-taught? Love you, bestie. I love you too. No, I did not go to school. I am self-taught. I've just always loved makeup just because I think it was a branch off of art. I almost went to art school after high school. I've just always been very into art, and I actually grew up in a house that had like no makeup in it. My mom never wore makeup. She still really doesn't wear makeup at all unless I put it on her. So I think that was just like another branch of artistry for me. So I started really young. I would go and get like makeup from like the dollar store or something when I was with my grandma and just practice in my room and have fun. And then when I got a little bit older, like in junior high and high school, I was a cheerleader and we always had dances and stuff, so I would do everybody's makeup then. And then people started asking me to do makeup for shoots and stuff like that. And then from that, that's how YouTube happened, because they would be like, well, can you make like a video to show me how to recreate this? And that's how I got here. So the next one is from Heather, and she said, what's your favorite Filipino food? She's Filipino and she is absolutely gorgeous. Your haircut looks amazing. My favorite foods, lumpia, of course, that's like everybody's favorite, and pancit. But like when I'm sick, I always want sinigang. And I love bagong. Like, if you know what that is, then you know that it's like hardcore Filipino food. I don't know, I just grew up eating stuff like that. So Aaron thinks it's absolutely disgusting, but that and chicken adobo, those are like my top 4. Yeah, for sure. The next one is from Keighley Beauty. She is one of my best friends, and I'll have her channel link below. I've talked about her before, but this should be interesting what she asked me.
Snapchat Q&A. I was just wondering how many lashes you bought today.
Thank you so much for ratting me out. I bought 5 pairs of lashes today. The next one is also a text one. This one is from EXO Fab Audrey, and it says, how do you style your hair that way? I've seen your one video on your hairstyling. Do more hair videos, please. I just do it the exact same way that I did it in my old video. It's just a little bit shorter, but it's still the same hairstyle. So I basically keep the very bottom all straight, and then the top 2 layers I just do like I do in my hair video. So I'll have that link below. If you guys want like an updated one with my shorter haircut, then let me know. The next question is from Castro JMC, and she said, do you have to go to school to be a makeup artist? Love you. I love you too. Technically, no, you don't have to be like in school to be a makeup artist. I've never gone to school myself, but I know that like certain states have regulations as far as being like an accredited makeup artist, like Indiana, which is sad. Like, you have to either go to beautician school or esthetician school for them to recognize you as a working makeup artist. You can't freelance or anything like that. So yeah, just be very choosy if you are going to like an esthetician or beautician school and you want to like specifically go for makeup, because a lot of my friends that have gone to esthetician school ask me about makeup because they say that they didn't learn anything about it. So yeah, just be very choosy if you are going to go to school. A lot of these are text ones, so the next one is from Danielle, and it says, hey pretty lady, my questions are, how do you stay organized as a mom balancing everything, and are you going to do the blog or other videos of food / regular life? God bless. Thank you so much. As far as staying organized as a mom, you guys, my life is crazy. Like, you guys don't understand. I have 3 kids. Those of you that don't know, they are 2, 3, and 6. So my life is very hectic at all times, and I film and do cakes and all that stuff at nighttime while they're sleeping. So it's very hectic. I just have to really prioritize my time. So like I said, like I have to film at nighttime and I have to edit during nap time while the girls are taking a nap and Noah's at school. It's just, you have to really sit down and like schedule out time to do certain things. So that's the biggest thing. And then as far as doing the like blog or food channel, I definitely want to start either one of those. It'll probably be a blog to begin with in the beginning of the year. So that's my like goal, is to have a more structured schedule as far as like uploading here. And then I also want to start the food blog that will also have like more lifestyle stuff on it. The next one is also a text question, and it's from Serena Maligaya. I hope I'm saying your name right. And she says, are you part Filipina? And yes, I am half Filipino. I actually just got asked that like last week because there was a girl that was at my grocery store that whenever I heard her accent, I knew she was Filipino. So I said like "Kumusta" to her, and she was like, how do you know that? Because I don't look Filipino for the most part. Like, she was like, there's no way you're half Filipino. So I had to like tell her about like Filipino stuff for her to believe me. But yes, I'm half Filipino. My mom is full. Laura Lee 1188 says, have you always been into makeup, and how did you get started, and what's your inspiration? Yes, I have always been into makeup ever since I was really little. Like I said, I just remember always begging to get makeup and just playing with makeup all the time, and then always doing it for my friends and stuff. And then how did you get started, and what was your inspiration? I just got started like on my friends, asking friends to do their makeup, or they would ask me to do it for like dances and stuff, and then it would just evolve from there. But as far as like YouTube, it was whenever people were asking me on shoots like to do videos as far as like tutorials so they could recreate the looks, and I was very, very hesitant to get on YouTube. I've talked about this before. My husband's the one that really talked me into doing it because there's just so many people that do YouTube, and so many people that are like joining the beauty community, and people blowing up all over the place. Like, who would want to watch my channel? But I'm so excited that I did it, and so glad that I get to communicate with you guys now. And as far as being inspired, you guys inspire me. Like, you guys really do. Just trying to create more content for you guys and being really creative for you guys so that you guys want to always watch my channel. And I love getting to interact with you. You guys really keep me inspired to keep going. The next question is, what got you to start YouTube? Love you, by the way, you're my favorite YouTuber. As a mom of 3, I can definitely relate to your chaos. Thank you so much, and yes, it is pure chaos at all times. And I kind of just answered this question. What got me started on YouTube was just people asking me, and my husband, he literally bought me lights, he bought me a camera, and he was like, you just need to do it, at least try it. So he's the one that really pushed me to do it. So you guys can thank my husband. The next one is from Danielle Flynn. Singing "You Are So Beautiful," and my little girl Belle loves that song. I sing that song to her every single day. That was precious. And the next one says, snap question, how do you keep your skin so clear? I actually just did my skincare routine video. I always make sure that I never sleep with makeup. I can't remember the last time I slept with makeup. I'm just really, really OCD about that. And then also using a spin brush and just really taking care of my skin and making sure it's clean before I go to bed. And then I also let my skin breathe a lot. Like, you guys see me like this on videos, but if you follow me on Snapchat, 90% of the time I'm in like no makeup or very minimal makeup. So I like to let my skin breathe on days that I'm just like home and stuff. And if I'm just running errands, and I'll just put a little bit of makeup on. I usually do not do like a full glam face of makeup every single day. I just like to let my skin breathe. And I also like to do detox masks at least like twice a week. Risp93 says, why can't I be as perfect as you are? Girl, I am not perfect, not even close. I have insecurities just like anybody else does. And the people that know me, like personally, know that I'm actually very, very insecure. I've struggled with that for a really long time. That's something that was really hard for me, especially starting on YouTube. I remember my first negative comment, I cried for such a long time because I was like, that's something that I am insecure about, and they just pointed it out for everybody else to see it. So yeah, I am very hard on myself. I will pick out the things that I am insecure about in a video, and I'm like, that's the only thing that I see. So yeah, I'm definitely very insecure about a lot of things, but we all are perfect because God made us in a perfect way. So I'm really trying hard to just embrace myself and make other people know that they are beautiful as well. The next question is from Polka Hot Mess. It's like such a cute name. It says, what do you recommend for contouring? Cream, powder, and what are your top 3 favorites? Favorite natural lashes. I prefer just powder contouring. I think it's just so much easier. It's not as messy and it's quicker. My favorite ones to contour with are the Anastasia contour palette, the Shade and Light palette. That's probably my top favorite. And I also really like the one from IT Cosmetics. And my favorite natural lashes are the Ardell Demi Wispies. I could just wear those every day. I basically do because I have like no natural lashes at all. So it's easier for me to just throw on a pair of lashes. And usually it's the Ardell Demi Wispies or the regular Wispies. So moving over to the Instagram questions, I did post a picture and ask you guys to have some questions there. And the first one is, how old am I? I am 26 years old, but if you ask me on any given day, I will have to sit there and actually figure it out. I am always like 1 year off, so I'm 26. Jessa Beauty said, will you ever do a behind the scenes video? Behind the scenes is basically like really simple. I don't have like a huge setup or studio. I have 2 boom lights right here, my Diva ring light, and then my camera, and I just have like the sparkly background behind me because if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that my desk over there is a hot mess. Am I still doing makeup classes? I am still doing makeup classes. I haven't done them in a really long time, but that's something that I can still do, and it's just really fun. I get groups of women together, and I will have like a model in the room, and I do a full face of makeup, and I break down every single part of it, and they all have face charts and all that, and then I do like one-on-ones and tell all of them like specific products that I feel like would be beneficial for them and different techniques and stuff. So yes, I am still doing classes. I'm going to start them up again in the new year. Have you decided about doing the blog? How many siblings do you have? I have decided I am going to start it in the new year. Like I said earlier, I'm really excited about it. And then if I have any siblings, I have 1 sister and she's only like 18 months older than me. So we're really close. Another girl said, please do a video on this look. It's my favorite, and I will have that look up for you guys probably the first video whenever I come back from Albuquerque. It was my super glowy look that had like a ton of lashes. I love that look as well. And then another question is, will you be venturing into daily vlogs or doing a mommy channel of any sort? Ooh, I don't think I'm interesting enough for like daily vlogs. Like my day is just filled with taking care of my kids and cleaning and editing in between. Like my days are not that interesting, so I don't think I would ever do vlogs. My friend Mackenzie, this is the last question. She said, when shall you be crafting gnome-shaped macaroons? That is my question. I can make you gnome-shaped macaroons anytime you please, little lady. And that's it for my Snapchat Q&A. I had so much fun talking to you guys and just answering some of your questions. Hopefully next time I can do another one and get even more questions from you guys because I love it. I love doing these types of videos because a lot of times I'm just sitting here and like blending eyeshadow and doing a voiceover, and I feel like you guys don't get to know my personality that well, and I feel like you kind of get a little bit more of an idea of who I am in these types of videos. So if you like them, then go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you. Bye.